தீபம் இயற்கை டிவி உறவுகளுக்கு வணக்கத்தை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறோம். நாம் இந்த வீடியோவில் ஒரு அவார்ட் ஃபங்க்ஷன் முழுவதும் பார்க்க போகிறோம். அவசியம் பாருங்கள். ஏன்னா இது வரைக்கும் பல அவார்ட் ஃபங்க்ஷனை நம்ம போய் எடுத்து போட்டிருக்கோம். அதில் நானும் சில அவார்டெல்லாம் வாங்கியிருக்கேன். அந்த அவார்ட் ஃபங்க்ஷனில் நிறையா பேர்த்துக்கு விருதுகள் கொடுப்பாங்க, ஊக்குவிப்பாங்க. ஆனால் இந்த அவார்ட் ஃபங்க்ஷனில் ஒரே ஒருத்தருக்கு மட்டும்தான் அவார்ட் கொடுக்குறாங்க.
Namaskaram. I'm happy to read the citation that is to be conferred on Srimati Vanitha Mohan. Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan Coimbatore Kendra Kulapati Munshi Award 2024 conferred on Srimati Vanitha Mohan, Managing Trustee, Shirutuli, Coimbatore. The earth, the air, the land and the water are not an inheritance from our forefathers, but on loan from our children. So we have to hand over to them at least as it was handed over to us. Quoted Mahatma Gandhi. Humanity's dependence on nature is evident in every aspect of our existence. Our very survival hinges on the delicate balance of ecosystems that provide us with water, air, food, as well as raw materials that fuel our economies. However, urbanization, industrialization, deforestation, and pollution have caused catastrophic environmental degradation, climate change, and loss of biodiversity. To combat this environmental decline, Srimati Vanitha Mohan, together with a few like-minded people, started Shirutuli at Coimbatore in 2003. This NGO works towards a clean and green environment with special focus on the restoration and protection of water bodies. It has so far restored 71 water bodies, including 19 lakes, 39 ponds, 9 percolation ponds, and 13 check dams to create an additional storage capacity of over 2,300 million liters of water. The restored lakes and rivers provide water for drinking, agriculture, and habitats for diverse flora and fauna. Shirutuli's initiative in constructing rainwater harvesting structures and implementing wetland projects has played a critical role in replenishing the groundwater in Coimbatore. It was largely the drive and passion of Srimati Vanitha Mohan that brought government agencies, business houses, NGOs, and public participation to rescue and revive the Noyal River water system that had depleted. Their campaign, Tuli Tuliyai Siru Tuliyai, in March 2024, engaged vast sections of citizens, urging them to use water wisely and promote sustainability. What started as a small drop surged to a massive wave, and within a decade, Coimbatore's lakes and streams have been beautifully restored. Srimati Vanitha Mohan's afforestation efforts through Shirutuli have increased the green cover of the Kungu region with the planting of over 8 lakh trees and creating 70 Miyawaki forests and 114 parks. During post-COVID, Shirutuli aided farmers with knowledge sharing and sustainable practices. Shirutuli also tackles pollution from sewage and garbage through cleaning drives, waste management, and composting. Shirutuli's Nalla Thanni project explores low-cost biomedical bioremedial systems for treating sewage water. As Vice President of RAC, Residents Awareness Association of Coimbatore, Srimati Vanitha Mohan aims to improve waste management in Coimbatore. Shirutuli has extended its presence and services to cities such as Erode and Karur, and it has also initiated Project Nannir at Kadalur, Shivaganga, and Pudukottai, together with AMM Foundation, to provide relief to farmers and people of this region. Srimati Vanitha Mohan's passion for children's holistic development has led to the conduct of educational awareness programs for over 15 lakh students by Shirutuli. Apart from her deep involvement in Shirutuli activities, Srimati Vanitha Mohan officiates as the chairperson of Pricol Limited that manufactures automotive components. She is happily married to Shri Vijay Mohan, the founder of Pricol Limited, and blessed with 2 sons. Srimati Vanitha Mohan was the first woman president of the Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Coimbatore, and during her tenure, she had initiated the formation of the Kungu Global Forum and effectively addressed the road, rail, and air connectivity needs of the region. Many awards have been bestowed on Srimati Vanitha Mohan, including the Abdul Kalam Seva Ratna Award from His Holiness Dalai Lama in 2015, Nanneri Chemmal Award in 2016 under the aegis of Nanneri Kayagam, and Outstanding Contribution to Environment Protection Award from the Governor of Tamil Nadu in 2023. Realizing the implication that there can be no life without nature, Srimati Vanitha Mohan has worked hard to restore ecological balance so that present and future generations can thrive. The founder of Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Dr. K.M. Munshi, as the then Union Agriculture and Food Minister, initiated the Vana Mahotsav in the year 1950, recognizing the importance of trees for ecological balance long before environmental awareness became widespread. His vision had led to the planting of millions of trees across India. Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan respects the sacred and eternal connection between man and nature, and the Coimbatore Kendra has great pleasure in conferring Srimati Vanitha Mohan with the Kulapati Munshi Award for her extraordinary commitment and contribution towards water conservation and environment protection. Place Coimbatore, date 7/11/2024, signed by Dr. B.K. Krishnaraj Vanamrayar, Chairman. Thank you.
Coimbatore Kendra and the founder trustee Shirutuli to honor Srimati Vanitha Mohan with a Ponnadai. Thank you, sir. Now, Srimati Kalyani Shankar, our management committee member, will honor Srimati Vanitha Mohan with a garland. Thank you, ma'am. We now request our esteemed chairman, Shri B.K. Krishnaraj Vanamrayar, to present Srimati Vanitha Mohan with a citation. Thank you, sir. Her dedication to a sustainable future is a gift not just to Coimbatore but to every individual inspired by her journey. She is a beacon of hope and her work is a call to us all. Today, we celebrate her tireless efforts and her belief that together we can restore and protect our natural world. Please join me in welcoming Srimati Vanitha Mohan, a woman who not only sees a brighter future but actively creates it, to give her acceptance speech.
Esteemed members of the Bharati Vidya Bhavan family, my fellow advocates of eco-conservation, my young friends, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. I'm deeply humbled to receive the Kulapati Munshi Award today for services in the field of water conservation. This recognition is not a testament to my efforts, but it's a testament for the unwavering support that I have received from my trustees under the leadership of Dr. S.V. Balasubramaniam, and a tribute to the tireless dedication of the entire Sirupalli team, without whom Sirupalli would have remained a my dream. There's an old Mayan saying which my father would often quote. We do to water what we do to ourselves and to those we love. Is it true? This was a question a few of us asked ourselves 21 years ago. The answer was yes, you love water like you do. You loved yourself and those you love. Thus was born Sirupalli 21 years ago. Mainly to address the water issues of Coimbatore, when Coimbatore was in the deepest of a stressed water crisis 21 years ago. This award which I have received today is very special to me from three perspectives. The first one is that it has come on a very special, very special day, the foundation day of Bharati Vidya Bhavan, a great institution founded by the visionary leader, Dr. Kulapati Munshi. Dr. Kanhaiya Maniklal Munshi served as the Food and Agriculture Minister, which had the Forest Department also attached to it way back in the 1950s. He introduced a week-long tree planting festival, Vanamahotsav, and planted 10 million trees. During the very first year of this term, 10 million trees during the very first year of this term. There must have been a lot of land available to the state. The tree planting started with 10,000 trees at Dehod Sarthi, which is a village on the banks of a river near Somnath, after which, for some reason, he came down to Kanchi to plant a mango tree. His thoughts on the environment was very grounded in the Itihasas and the Puranas. He frequently spoke about his concerns for deforestation, desertification, and climate warming, mind you, 74 years ago. It was even more gratifying to learn that Dr. Munshi emphasized the importance of living in harmony with nature and advocated responsible use of natural resources, recognizing the need to balance human development with environmental sustainability. Through his writings, he raised awareness about ecological issues such as deforestation and water conservation. The Bhavan's legacy of promoting holistic education, therefore, resonates very deeply with Sirupalli's mission to protect the environment. According to Dr. Munshi, Bharati Vidya Bhavan is not a mere institution, it is a moment. We have yet another aspect in common with the BVB. Sirupalli also has become a huge moment in this part of the country, with countless groups of youngsters who are here with us today. They have formed NGOs and they have embarked on a very spiritual, I would call it a spiritual journey of protecting the environment in and around Coimbatore. Many of the NGOs who are here with us today, a very warm welcome and thank you for being here. The second perspective, although Sirupalli has been working on the environmental landscape in the Coimbatore region, the most gratifying and soul-satisfying opportunity came our way when AMM Foundation of the Municipal Group gave us an opportunity to rejuvenate the water bodies. They call it Kanmais there. And in Pudukkottai and Shivaganga districts of Tamil Nadu, where the Municipal Group have their factories and also they have their ancestral roots in that region. Although initially we met with a lot of hostility, I would say it was pretty bad. There was a lot of, they were very hostile because for the local farmers there, water bodies unlike ours, only means of livelihood. The water bodies are the only means of livelihood. We were actually looked upon like villains who were there to disrupt their only source of sustenance. But when the work was done and the Kanmais filled up with water, their whole attitude towards us changed and they look at us like gods now. Initially, அவங்க என்ன சொன்னாங்கன்னா எங்களுக்கு ஒரு போகம் கிடைக்கிறதே ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். ஒரு இன்ஸ்பெக்டர் வந்திருந்தாரு, நாங்க அங்கே சமீபத்துல போயிருந்தப்போ ஒரு இன்ஸ்பெக்டர் அதுக்காகவே லீவ் போட்டுட்டு வந்தாரு. வந்துட்டு நாங்க காலையில எந்திரிச்சோம்னா முதல்ல எங்க கம்மாயை தான் பார்ப்போம், தண்ணி இருக்கா, இன்னைக்கு எப்படி விவசாயம் பண்ண முடியும் அப்படின்னு. அதுக்கப்புறம் முன்னாள் வச்ச டைம் தண்ணி இருக்காது. இப்ப நம்ம நாங்க கண்மாயை பார்க்க, ஏன்னா எப்பவும் தண்ணி நிறைஞ்சு நிற்குது. எங்களுக்கு தண்ணி இருக்காது. நாங்க என்ன சொன்னோம்னா, ஐயா இப்போ இது பண்ணிருக்கோம், இதை திருப்பி மெயின்டைன் பண்ணோம், காப்பாற்றணும், கண்டிப்பா நாங்க காப்பாற்றணும், இது எங்க உயிர் அப்படின்னு சொல்றோம். இதுக்கு மேல ஐ டோன்ட் திங்க் we could have gotten a award. And all that, thanks to AMM Foundation for giving us an opportunity. It's very different the way people look at water bodies here in this part of the country and in Pudukkottai Sivagangai. And there's so much of reverence, whereas here, unfortunately, that sewage into it, garbage into it. It's very sad. It's literally chalk and cheese, the kind of response that we get from the people here and in Pudukkottai. So I'm very happy to say that Sri Murugappan's son, Sri Muthu Murugappan, he initiated the entire project, and a youngster at this age, when people are happy going for holidays and enjoying life, he was very particular that we go to Pudukkottai. So, we have not restricted ourselves to Pudukkottai. We moved on to Erode, Karur, Pugalur, and Kadalur, and now they want us to go to Chennai. So much that I feel Coimbatore is taking a back seat. So recently, when our COO, Mr. Jinasamy, was in Alathur, there were requests from the locals for more and more water bodies to be taken. So I had to tell you, let's go easy. The Coimbatore water bodies are crying. They're crying for help. Because எதுக்காக இந்த குழந்தைகள் எல்லாம் தூர் வரணும், நல்ல தண்ணி கொண்டு எடுத்துக்கணும், நல்ல தண்ணி கீழே பர்குலேட் ஆகணும் அப்படிங்கிறதுக்காக தான் இந்த வேலையெல்லாம் செஞ்சோம். ஆனா இன்னைக்கு பார்த்தோம்னா சாப்பிட தண்ணி நிறைய சாப்பிட தண்ணி கூட வருது. So much that the sewage is percolating into your aquifers. And what will happen when you start drawing water through your bore wells, you will only get sewage instead of fresh water. So we have launched this project, Nalla Thanni. Nalla Thanni is all about treating sewage and ensuring treated water, clean water, is allowed to get into the water bodies and percolate into the ground. This is a humongous task. Desilting water bodies was easy, but this is a huge, huge task for which I think the whole of Hyderabad, because all of us are generating sewage. Yeah, on a daily basis, we are generating sewage. So it is our responsibility to ensure that we clean the water. So I would request all of you to join us. Give us a big helping hand. It has to be a real big helping hand that needs to come our way to ensure that we have clean water in our water bodies. I would be failing in my duty if I don't acknowledge and appreciate buoyant work that has support that we have received from our farmers. When we originally started Simply, all we had was a pocket full of trees and a heart full of love for the environment. Yes, a desperate cry for water. பட் அதுக்கப்புறம் என்ன பண்ணணும்னு தெரியாது. எப்படி போகணும், எங்க குட்டை இருக்கு, எங்க குளம் இருக்கு, எங்க ஒன்னும் தெரியாது. We just got into the we plunged into the field. அப்பதான் எங்களுக்கு விவசாயிகள் பெரிய அளவில் சத்தமே இல்லாம நிறைய பேர் இங்க வந்திருக்காங்க. ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம் நீங்க வந்ததுக்கு. உங்க ஆதரவுக்கும் உங்க ஒத்துழைப்புக்கும் லட்சமா சொல்லுவாங்க. இங்க ஒரு ஓடை இருக்குங்க, இங்க ஒரு செக் டேம் கட்டினீங்கன்னா நல்ல தண்ணி நிற்கும், வருஷம் பூரா தண்ணி நிற்கும். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் செக் டேம் அங்க போய் கட்டினப்போ